Creations on the Ultra Dream Production Network. I was born in New York, but I was raised in Miami. Yeah. Yeah. Been here since I was like 6. Zip lining and ATV riding. I've never done any either. Crazy as it sounds, I've never done it. World peace would be nice, but something always has to happen when it comes to world peace. Because that's where the whole yin and yang come through. So it has to be some type of bad. So it's never going to be any world peace. But I can say, I don't think I would sell it. I just might, but I don't think I would sell my soul. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it. And witness, as in I can't do anything to it, to change it? Yeah, go back and witness. Yeah, you caught me on that one. To go back and witness, I would say my first girls trip to Jamaica. Yes, I would go back to that. Even though it was just me and my friend and there wasn't more like girls our age, it was more older females. It was like a kind of like a teacher type of thing. Yeah, but I would probably, if I wanted to change it, I probably would change it. But if I can't change it, I would go back to witness that over again because it was lit. It wasn't lit, but it was nice. Like, it was relaxing. It was something out of the ordinary where I've never been to Jamaica before. Mine is first trip. So it's a good memory to jump back into. That's what I can say. Favorite smell? Dry erase markers. Ever since I started school, and I was always the person to sit there and draw, you know, or at least be the teacher's pet or whatever, to write the stuff on the board and whatnot. Yeah, my addiction started then. On my ex? No. I mean, like, yeah, no. The ex before that, yeah, but the one before now, no. I guess now. I guess the ex now. Yes. No. I didn't cheat. Probably because there's blue in violet. Like, you can use violet to make, well, you can use blue to make violet. I'm gonna just keep it at that. Have to be. I can't do just head. I'm sorry. It gotta be the whole thing. It gotta be the complete package. Sex is the answer. No. I don't feel there's no need to. If you don't see nothing in my face, then if you don't see me making noise or nothing, then you should know right then and there. Like, damn, I'm not really doing anything. But if I'm shaking and doing all this extra stuff while you're doing stuff, you should know that's what you need to be doing. So, damn. Not making any movement or any contact or anything like that after you done did something, that should tell you that that's not working. I should try something else. Or if you want to try something else, hey, let me try this, you know? But if you're just like doing what you got to do and you don't feel no movement, it's like you just there for yourself. Point blank period. When was that? Does it have to be with somebody, or is it just by yourself, like masturbating, basically? Okay, first time. Okay, first time, exactly. Exact first time was 15 years old. And I was in my room. Oh wait, you want me to go into detail, or you want me to just? I was 15. I was in my room, and I was curious because my mom and dad had their little, section of videos and whatnot. Yeah. They put it to where you can't see it, but I'm the type of person where I'm nosy, and I sorry if you ever get to see this on that, but yeah. I saw all the videos, whatever type that you had. I was just like, let me try something. And then I guess when I did it, it happened, and I was just like, wow, so this is what. Ooh, okay, this is different. So I'm a woman now. I'm not necessarily a woman, but I'm a woman. It's like having a quinceañera, but without the actual party. You just get the happy feeling that it's accomplished. I'm sorry. That's it. That's that one. 15. Ass. I like ass. You got it fast, and I want to touch it. Yep. Ass, butt, booty. You be on a guy, on a girl. You got a big butt. I like it. Yep. That's it. About a year ago, because TikTok honestly haven't been out that long, and I was skeptical of making one, but then when I made one, got a lot of views, so I was like, wow, this is different. So that probably would have been, what are we in, December? I would say summertime last year, because that's usually when I was all up in TikTok. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when I made the first one. A butterfly. I like butterflies, and they're beautiful, and they come randomly. So yeah, it's just rare. So butterflies are rare. You know how when like you're just sitting somewhere and it's just nothing, but then you end up seeing one fly by and like, oh my god, look. And then next thing you know, they're gone. You never see one for like another couple months. Yeah. It'll be just like that. First crush, as in general. It was a guy in 3rd grade. Yeah, it's a guy. It was 3rd grade, and he's a twin, and yeah, I thought we was just gonna be together forever because he liked me too. So it was just like we liked each other, and we knew we liked each other. So it was just like, but we're in 3rd grade. Come on, we're like 8, 9 years old, but. I don't know. I mean, I still see him around, but yeah.
He's probably gonna watch this.
He can. I mean, he should know. He knows. Like he should know. Come on. People would know too, but he would know. The silliest thing. The silliest thing I've seen a stranger do in public. Like, not on phone, person. Silliest thing. It's also the rudest thing too. Sitting at the light. This guy I don't know if he's homeless or whatnot. He just rode by on a bike, and he just like, nobody said anything to him. Nobody said nothing to him. He's just like riding a bike, and he's like awesome. And I'm just like, because I guess it's funny because when he passed, the light changed. So I guess he thought that it changed already and was just like, fuck y'all. I don't know, but he was like, he literally like riding on the bike, and he's just like, and I'm just like, huh? Hey, people are who they are. I've met you both. Embarrassing moment. Getting my ass whooped in front of well, I didn't necessarily get whooped. I think I got slapped. pretty sure it was a slap. It wasn't like a I'm coming. It's more like a, oh, this is what you was doing. You know, that I can say that. Also, this is what I sent you to school for. Yeah. Piss in a cup. You know, one of them cups that you get soup on, and you finish and you wash it out and you use it later. Yeah, I used it as female. And then left it there. And I'm sitting there like, I heard it. Like, I heard it because I slept in the living room with her. I'm not gonna say who she was. But she did that. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to sleep till you throw that out. Because what you thought this was, this is not your house. I don't know if you do this at your house, but no, we're not doing that here. So, older lady too, but hey. No, I ain't got time for. I don't have time to be the talk of the town. I don't want to be the talk of the town. I don't have time for that. People like two words. Guilty pleasures. One for sure is spaghetti, Haitian spaghetti. That's a guilty pleasure. That is a very guilty. I can have a whole meal. Didn't even digest it yet. My dad come home, he got a plate of the spaghetti. I'm eating that too. That's it. Like, I can't say no to that. That's not. I can't say no to that. That's one. I can't say because nobody necessarily really knows. Nobody would really know because I'm the type of person that like to hold it in and then go to the bathroom and do what I gotta do and then come back and be like, all right, I'm good. But I'll end up holding it till I get home and just let it out. You know? So I can't say where because I've had it. I haven't had that before, honestly. So kudos to me, I guess. I don't know the names of guns like that. But I need me something that's like an AK, but it had like the little thing where it has a round in it where you can actually like give me like 15 of those. I would say like an AK then. Let's just say AK. That got a lot of rounds. Well, it depends on the elephant. If it's a baby elephant, it shouldn't take no more than about 100 of them because they're gonna be pecking the hell out of him or her. As far as a big elephant, I'm really answering this. As far as a big elephant, I would say at least a farm field of chickens so that motherfucker could be that because it's a big elephant. Without a doubt. At least a year. At least a year. Because then food run out. Might not be able to get more. AKs ran out. It's like, alright, Jesus take the wheel. Hey. The truth behind the justice system. The actual justice system. Actual factuals. I want to know everything. If I could know, I want to know. I don't care if I have to die for it. I want to know. Why? See, when you ask me about if I want to sell my soul, that might just be what it is. Even if I don't do it for that, but I want to know. I want to know the justice system. I want to know because shit don't seem right, and it's like to the point where people are starting to notice, and it's like nobody's really saying anything, but they know about it. So it's like that's what I want to know about. Truth behind all of that. Every little nook and cranny, how this one went to jail because of this, or this one got incarcerated because of that. All of that. Everything. And why. Like, what's the reasoning behind. So, I would say that. Justice system. Mm-hmm. The rudest animal? Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas. Because they already rude. They can't even actually conversate, and they're Chihuahuas. Yes, I feel like it is. I feel like it is. In a sense, to a certain extent, I feel like it is. That's like saying a tomato is a fruit, which people do say that it is a fruit because it has seeds, but it's like, yeah, but it's basically still a vegetable. So, yeah, I would say it's technically a soup. I mean, think about it. It's putting it with. It's technically water. Like the milk is basically the water, and then you have the cereal as in like the vegetables and whatnot that you would, So, in a certain extent, it's soup. It's somewhat there. Yeah, it's somewhat there. I'll go to a park and just vibe out there. Like being bored, I'll just go to a park and like put my phone on like HBO Max or like Netflix and just vibe out right there. Picnic type vibes. Cause you gotta have food. So yeah. No. You said if it's easy for men to take? No. No. I mean, okay. It's not easy because this is just my perspective. It's not easy because some guys feel like they're doing the right thing. But as far as in reality, they may not see that they're not. So when you try to tell them, it's like, yeah, you can't necessarily, you'll sit there and be like, you're not supposed to be doing this or you can't be doing that. And they're just like, who are you? Like, why are you telling me that I can do that? I'm a man, I can do that. But it's like, no, like, I'm trying to let you know, like, if you do that, you gotta do it like this, something like that. And they're just like, no, I'll do it the way I've been doing it. I've been surviving the way, like, like they'll get into that. They'll get that deep into it, saying like, no, I've been doing this my own, like, for this long. I've been surviving, so I'm gonna keep it like that. You're not gonna change what my flow is already, progressing basically. So you can say that, yeah. It's not really easy for them to take accountability. That, no, I haven't. I would like to, just to hear how I sound, because I do be singing in the shower, and I do be having my little concerts and stuff. That's what my friend be telling me, like, I have some type of a voice or whatever, or I can change my voice, whatever, but I never believe it until I actually hear it and listen to it. So yeah, I can say flowers. First thing is flowers. I love flowers. No matter what it is, flowers. Like, beautiful. Anything that's beautiful. Shit, you could bring me a fake butterfly in a ball and I'll be happy as shit. But flowers, not necessarily dates, like as far as like going to the mall or not going to the mall, going to like, for instance, like Extreme Action Park, or like going out and doing stuff, activities, more like intimacy dates where we're sitting down, we're talking, we're actually getting to know each other, and that's a love language too. What else? I would say little gifts, baby gifts, like not gifts where it's like, oh, I got this for you. More like, oh, I seen you needed this, so I got this for you. For instance, like a friend of mine got me streaming kit for like a live streaming kit. So it has the light and it has the thing where you can hold your phone. She thought about that for me to like, why not? You know, like you want to be on Instagram. This is what I got for you. You know, like something like that. It's the thought that counts where you would get the idea. So that's a couple of them. Does a wedding ring on a guy stop a woman from cheating? No. Because if he's allowing that energy to go in, then it's not like he down for it. He with the shits. He with it. But if he's not letting her, like, you know, like try to cheat or whatever, then like he know what's up. He know what's up. Like you basically can't open the door if it's locked. You get me? So if it's locked under key, you can't open it. You can't break that door. So that's how I feel about it. If the guy's cute, if they think the guy is cute, that's what I can say from my perspective, because I have a lot of girlfriends. But from my perspective, if they're cute, I'm pretty sure they would not have mine. If they're like, if it's just like a random ass guy that's like, oh, I like you, and dick pic is like, yeah, block. That's it. Because who are you? Why are you doing this? So, no, it's really just. Now it depends. It depends on the girls. But in general, mainly going to the bathroom is like fixing yourself up. Try to make sure you still look good. You ain't missing nothing like that. Maybe call a couple people, maybe curse them out, or just it really depends. Like if they're doing something and like shit is happening in the background, they're like, okay, I gotta call this. I gotta go do this real quick. Or it's like sitting at dinner with my girls and like I gotta go to the bathroom, make sure I'm good, you know. So could just be them making sure their cycle's not on too. So yeah, to a certain extent. Like I love nice guys. I love sweet guys. I love when they're nice. But it's a time where I would want you to put me in my place. You get me? I don't want to be where I'm walking all over you and I'm telling you what to do. I would rather me tell you what to do and you tell me what to do. You know, not necessarily me telling you what to do and you're like, okay. More like me telling you what to do and you're like, hey, who are you talking to? Like, watch who you talking to. Talk to me right. You know, something like that. Don't just be like, okay, I'm sorry. No, talk to me. Tell me. Watch who you talking to. Then it's like, ooh, my bad. I'll say it like this next time. You know? But, YOLO. Like, YOLO. For real. Like, let's be real. Come on. Lacking. I think it's the way social media is portrayed as far as how girls are supposed to be and how guys are supposed to be in a relationship. But you guys never actually figure out who the person is in front of you, not behind the screen. You realize who you're talking to behind the screen until you get in front of them and you're just like, whoa, yeah, no, we can't match. But then sometimes by that time it's too late because y'all already done went on a couple of dates. But then you see the person in these different seasons and you're like, this ain't working out for me. So I feel like it's more like they're lacking not necessarily communication, but their own self-reflect to where they're like, okay, I know I'm this type of person, but I'm changing and I'm doing this to better myself. So if this is affecting you, let me know and we can just, you know, people don't do that anymore. People are like, this is how I am, deal with it. Why you gotta deal with it? Because you want to be with me. And it's like, you can't be like that. You have to be able to, again, compromise or self-reflect or change what you think may have caused this person to run away. So it's always a self-reflect type of thing when it comes to that, because people say you can't really love somebody until you love yourself. So if you love yourself and you know what you're doing, you want to do it, people in your surroundings or your area would be able to gravitate to you, instead of you're in this place flourishing, but you're over here not necessarily flourishing, and you find your wife. You can't find your wife there. You find your wife where you're flourishing, because how can you flourish more somewhere where your wife is and she's not flourishing either? She may be flourishing where she's doing what she's doing and what she wants to do, but what you're doing is not necessarily helping you flourish. So where you're at, you're flourishing, you find who you want to be with where you're flourishing. So yeah. As in general, no. People will probably be like, no, it's true. It's true. Yes, you can. No. As far as for me, no. Gotta take more of the conversation. On a scale from 1 to 10, 100. Because I don't know if people have been taking like classes and stuff like that on like as far as like knowledge and whatnot, but you don't necessarily know something until you realize you didn't know about it, which makes you more smarter. That keeps the educating going. So if you didn't know about this and now you know about it, you're more educated. And then for you to acknowledge that you didn't know about it, that keeps you at a level of knowing that there's other things that you don't know about, that you can say maybe this is a possibility or that's a possibility. So no, I am the calm one. I am the calm one. Jesus, and they know it too. They know who they are, so I ain't gonna say nothing. My siblings know, so I ain't gonna say nothing. Nope. Okay, so I plan to basically I've actually been thinking about this for a while. I plan to open a clinic a clinic that specializes in mother and babies, wound care, and traveling. Now, I like these three aspects because they are mainly what keeps not necessarily the village going for the children, but it just keeps, for instance, mother and baby, they're the ones that are basically our future. The ones that they're having babies, you know, we have to take care of them. We have to make sure that they're good, make sure the baby's good so the baby can grow. They keep having babies, you know, we keep having them grow. That's where the population grows on that side. As far as wound care is like, for me, I would like to know a lot of stuff as far as healing and taking care of people in different areas where the traveling comes from too. So yeah, I plan to open a clinic where there is a travel agency at the top for nurses who don't necessarily want to be a doctor. They want to just be a nurse and basically take care of people and make sure that they're good, have their licenses and whatnot. And then you have the mother and baby section along with the wound care. So hopefully that's coming into place, but we'll see for future wise. President of the internet. Does it necessarily have to be a person? Not, of course it has to be a person, but does it necessarily have to be like a celebrity or like, no? Honestly, somebody who wouldn't use it for bad. Somebody who actually like projects the craziness so that people can see it, but then also projects the goodness. For instance, like Shade Room. Shade Room kind of does a little too much when they bring out the bad stuff of people. But like if they did that same energy with the good things that they pull out, they probably would be. I would appoint them right then and there. But if you're just pointing the bad stuff, it's so I would say maybe the people of Shade Room, since they always get their information like that and they can be able to broadcast it that quick, they just need to be better on the good side instead of showing all the bad sides of people. I would say love yourself. Find out what you like to do and flourish in that. Because the way things are going nowadays, you have to be under the white man in order to do what you want to do. You don't need to necessarily do that if you're your own person. If this is what you like to do and you can flourish in that, do it. Do it. This is what you want to do it. Nobody else is gonna do what you want to do. Even if it's similar, it's not what you got going on in your head. It's not your fault. It's not your thought process. So do it. Whatever you want to do or feel like you need to do it. Because you don't need regrets at all. So I just want to throw on my lock page. It's called Baked Locks. It's _Baked Locks, but it's 2 K's and 2 D's. But instead of a C at the end, it's an X. So it's like _BAKKEDDLOX.